We're coming in from the wet jungle here in LA, which is not far from Las Vegas. Why is that important? Because F1 this weekend is in Las Vegas, where it could be rainy, in which case it changes everything. It could be rained out, or it could be very cold, in which case that changes everything. Why? Because 0.3 of a second is a massive, massive win or loss within F1, which is crazy. We're going to ask the guru, my dad, Charles Smith, who's going to win, who's going to place, and who should we bet on this weekend? F1 Vegas. Fast as hell. So we're back with the incredible, the number one animal, public enemy number one. This time he's got a gun. My dad is back. A lot of controversy already about this Las Vegas F1 because it's pouring here and it rained already in Vegas, and it might rain for qualifying, but they're projecting it might really rain for the race. And so for those of us of a betting nature, we called the man, the machine, the animal, Charles Albert Smith, F1 guru, to say, what happens if it rains? Will it be canceled? Will it not be canceled? And then we can go through some of the betting lines. How do you feel about the Vegas Formula One extravaganza, my friend?
If it rains, Verstappen.
If it rains, Verstappen. So let's start here. Which car will win qualifying? Mercedes, Red Bull, McLaren, or Ferrari?
Well, I'm hugely confused at this point because qualifying is always on Saturday morning and the race is always on Sunday afternoon. And so I'm totally discombobulated. But tomorrow is qualifying and it's not going to be raining. You heard it here first.
Okay, there you go.
The track may be wet, but it'll be cool. Cool is probably better for the McLarens. I mean, if it was raining, then it's easy. Verstappen. I mean, no question.
Because he's good in the rain?
Because he's the best driver there has ever existed.
I don't like him. Okay, qualifying winner, Verstappen, Norris, Russell, or Piastri?
Piastri, Norris, and Verstappen.
Piastri, Norris, and Verstappen. That's for winning qualifying. Winning the race, Red Bull, Mercedes, McLaren?
Not Mercedes. Red Bull or McLaren? McLaren.
McLaren.
For sure. Piastri, because if it's not raining, Piastri, Norris, and then somebody else, maybe Verstappen.
So we have race winner, Verstappen, Norris, Russell, Piastri.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. This is interesting because you said Piastri. Piastri is plus 1,000. So if you bet $100, you win 1,000, I believe, which to me seems that Vegas is going against your wisdom. So that's the bet
true.
right there.
That's true.
Okay, you heard it here first. Oscar Piastri plus 1,000 for the race.
Get your money down.
And then Russell is plus 400, Norris plus 250. Verstappen the favorite. Interesting.
He's been dominant the last little while. Mercedes did something magic with the flow underneath their car, the airflow underneath their car. They couldn't get out of their own way. And suddenly they changed things, and now they're a rocket ship.
All right, fastest lap, Verstappen, Norris, Russell, Piastri.
Fastest lap is a crapshoot. Could be somebody way down the field who will change to soft tires right near the end and do one burning lap to get fastest lap. Or, I mean, it could be anybody. I mean, they play silly games doing that.
The biggest one we have here is Antonelli. Do you think Antonelli has a chance?
Kimi? Yeah, well, sure. Why not? I mean, we got lots of guys. It's a tough old season. You realize that there are 20 cars, and the first 10, their lap times are within 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
So like 0.3 of a second will get you from first into seventh.
Right.
So, it's hundredths of a second.
So if it rains or it's cold or there's any kind of variation, it's a big deal.
Yes, absolutely.
You said it's not going to rain. I think it's going to rain. You said it's going to be cold, which favors, who was it, Mercedes?
Probably McLaren, I would say.
Why, if it's cold, does it favor McLaren?
They have had more of an all-round car. It has worked well on most tracks. Let's talk about, was it the last race, which Verstappen went from behind last to second, and his teammate, also driving a Red Bull, was last. So it's not so much the car in this case.
Yeah, you were saying it's 90-10 car driver, except for Verstappen, who went from
except for Verstappen, and a couple of people have said Fernando Alonso.
There you go.
He's maybe the best driver there ever has been.
Okay. You're going to hate this next one if you didn't like fastest lap. Fastest pit stop, McLaren, Mercedes, Ferrari, Red Bull. By the way, Ferrari is ahead of Red Bull.
Red Bull.
Okay, good. I like it. Plus 600 for fastest pit stop. Then finally, for the winner of the Drivers' Championship, Lando Norris is in the lead. That's right. Then Verstappen, then Piastri. Or do we think that's right?
Yeah, except that at the last race, Piastri got a little ambitious at the first turn. Everybody gets a little ambitious at the first turn. And so everybody said, oh, that's a racing incident. You can't get 3 cars through any corner. Can't get 3 cars side by side. Doesn't work. And then, for some reason, the stewards gave Piastri a 10-second penalty. 10 seconds. Yeah, exactly.
Why did they do it? Crooked.
Well, some people think that perhaps there was an exchange of goods, but I don't know that.
Alleged corrupt.
Alleged. Very good.
Crooked for getting a 10-second, which they never do. All right, it's all about the weather. You heard it here first. The guru, the man says it's not going to rain. I say it is. We have your picks. We have them locked. We have them on film. I will either we'll either film from F1 or we'll film Monday Morning Crying.
Yeah, and if you're betting, you can send me my cut.
Okay, will do. Thank you for all your tips and all of your intimate knowledge.
Good luck.
Have a good one.